Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
This Friday, July 4th, is the annual tractor pull at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney, powered by Champion Seed and sanctioned by the ECI Pullers Association. Friday, July 4th at 6:30 p.m. in Sigourney, Iowa, the Keokuk County Expo 4th of July celebration tractor pull, followed by the fireworks at dusk. Be there! Make plans to spend the night of the 4th of July at the Keswick Tavern, as Luke Fox will be performing live from 8 to 11 p.m. with no cover charge. The show will be outside in the alley. Stop by and enjoy some live outdoor entertainment with Luke Fox at the Keswick Tavern. Luke is an Iowa country artist who plays Americana, roots, traditional, folk, and a whole lot more. So wrap up your 4th of July at the Keswick Tavern with Luke Fox from 8 to 11 p.m. The Sigourney Car Show is Saturday, July 12th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the beautiful Sigourney, Iowa Square. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, golf carts, whatever you've got, bring it to the Sigourney Car Show. Early registration is $10 and $15 the day of the show. Plus, you'll get your photos taken in front of the Memorial Fountain for $10 from 9 to 10 a.m. or 3 to 4 p.m. You can drop off or mail your registration to Keokuk County Economic Development at 112 West Washington Street in Sigourney, or get more information at the Keokuk County Economic Development Facebook page or their website. It's the Sigourney Car Show, Saturday, July 12th from 10 to 3.
The silks hanging out of an ear of corn are critically important for harvest down the road. Hi, I'm Jody Hankey. Stay tuned for a lesson in corn reproduction as you're living the country life.
Living the country life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic and from previous shows by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com. We'll return to the show after these messages.
Check out our full lineup of Successful Farming podcasts. The Successful Farming podcast goes in-depth into the topics that affect farmers and ranchers. The 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast offers a quick conversation between an editor and a farmer. The SF Shorts podcast offers bite-sized interviews about agricultural topics. And the SF Daily podcast covers commodity markets, weather, and the big things happening in agriculture each morning. Search for Successful Farming wherever you download your podcasts. Interact with Successful Farming on social media. Like us on Facebook at Successful Farming USA and follow us on X at Successful Farm for tips, ideas, timely news, and information from our editors. Find us on Instagram at successful_farming and love the latest photo or video. And take a look behind the scenes with our editors on TikTok at successful_farming.
It is a pain to remove all the silk when you're husking sweet corn. However, you wouldn't be eating any if the silks weren't there. And if you're picking off a lot of the stringy stuff, you've probably got a nice full ear of corn. All corn plants are a bit of an oddity among the major crops that we grow because the male and female flowers are separated physically on the plant. Bob Nielsen is an agronomy professor at Purdue University. He says the tassel represents the male flower. The silks and the ovules attached to the silks on the ear represent the female flowers. The magic happens when pollen from the tassel is captured by a strand of silk.
It'll germinate and puts out a pollen tube that actually penetrates the silk and grows or develops down the interior of the silk. Once it gets to the ovule, then the male genetic component in that pollen fertilizes with the female genetic component of the ovule. Then the miracle of life occurs and we get a kernel developing.
Each silk represents a kernel of corn, so it's very important that tassels and silks are in sync with each other at the right time and in the right conditions.
If the silks emerge and there's no pollen, well, that's not good. And if the pollen begins to shed from the tassel before any silks are out, that's not good. And so that needs to be in synchrony in order to maximize the number of kernels that will eventually develop on the ear.
Corn silk colors can vary from yellow to purple to red depending on the genetics of the hybrid. Popcorn hybrids in particular often have vibrant purplish silks, but all silks eventually dry up and turn brown. Learn more about corn silk and the pollination process at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com.